How to deploy a completed website for free and publish it online. Do servers and DNS resolution give you a headache? Don't swipe away. Today, I'll show you how to use GitHub, Vercel, and Cloudflare, these 3 top-tier platforms. For free, zero code, drag and drop deployment. Step 1. We need to find a cloud repository for our code. The current industry standard is GitHub. Here we need to clarify a core concept should you upload the packed dist folder or the source code. To give an analogy, source code is like flour, eggs, and a recipe, and the dist folder is the cake you've already baked on your local computer. For complete beginners, you can directly upload the baked cake to dist files. It's the easiest way. For advanced users, it's highly recommended to upload the source code and let the server act as your fully automated oven. It will automatically repackage every time you modify the code, saving you time and effort. Log into GitHub, click the plus sign in the top right corner, and select New Repository to create a new one. Name the repository, for example, Website Dist. The description is optional. Check Private to keep it confidential, so others cannot access your source code. Click to add a README file to initialize it so that you can upload the dist folder. Click Create Repository to finish creating it. On the repository page, click Add File and select Upload Files. If you are uploading the dist folder, select all the files inside and drag them directly into the dashed box on the web page. Note: do not drag the outer dist folder itself. Once everything is uploaded, scroll to the very bottom and click Commit. After waiting a few seconds, seeing this interface means the upload was successful. Now that the code is uploaded, let's first try out the first free hosting platform, Cloudflare Pages. It comes with ridiculously strong free security protection against DDoS attacks. It's highly suitable for static portfolio websites. Log in to the Cloudflare dashboard. Click on the left navigation bar under Workers and Pages. Click the blue Create Application button. Make sure to switch to the Pages tab. Click Connect to GitHub. Authorize your GitHub account and select the repository you just created. Click Begin Setup. Be absolutely sure not to pick the wrong one. Select Get Started to the right of Pages. Import existing Git repository and begin setup. Select None for the framework preset. Do not fill in anything else, just keep the defaults. Click Save and Deploy. Wait about a dozen seconds, and you will get a free Pages dev domain. Just using a free domain name doesn't look professional enough. Next, I'll teach you how to bind your own custom domain name. Step 1. Add a site. Find the custom domain setting in the dashboard and enter your personalized domain. At the plan selection step, we decisively choose the free plan at the bottom. Step 2. Get the name servers. Going to the DNS records page, you'll see exclamation mark warnings in front of everything. Don't panic. Just click Continue to proceed with activation. At this point, Cloudflare will assign you 2 dedicated name servers. Copy them directly. Step 3. Replace the NS records. Next, go to the dashboard of the provider where you bought your domain to configure it. Every provider's interface might look different, but the principles are the same. There is a fatal pitfall to avoid here. What we need to modify are the NS name server records. Be absolutely sure not to put them into the traditional DNS resolution records. Delete the existing records and replace them with those 2 Cloudflare server addresses you just copied. Step 4. Wait for it to take effect. After saving and submitting, let the bullets fly for a while. Wait a few minutes, go back to Cloudflare and refresh. As long as the error exclamation marks disappear, the status turns to a green active, and it prompts that your domain is now protected by Cloudflare. It means you're all set. Finally, open your browser and check your domain name. Perfect access. Everything is normal. While Cloudflare is very secure, Its free version sometimes takes 5 to 10 seconds to load for users in mainland China. If you are pursuing a global, lightning-fast loading experience including inside China, Vercel is an absolute must-use platform for you. It is backed by top-tier server infrastructures like AWS. Deploying on Vercel requires entirely different settings depending on whether you uploaded the cake dist or flower source code to GitHub. The settings are completely different, so watch carefully. Vercel deployment operational steps. After logging into the official website, select Continue with GitHub to authorize login. After going through the relevant settings as prompted, it will open this new project creation page. Directly click Install, select your website project from your GitHub, and choose Import. Because we are using the already packaged dist folder, you need to toggle these 3 buttons in the settings, and in the output directory, enter an English period symbol. Then click the big black button to deploy with one click. After a few seconds, you'll see a congratulations message on the successful creation, and you'll get a test link. However, this subdomain is blocked by the Great Firewall in China, so it cannot be opened. Therefore, you need to use your own domain name to bind and replace it. Don't panic if you see a red error message. You just need to configure your domain's DNS resolution. Here, I bought it from a certain Ali Cloud. Doing a simple operation demonstration. Adding 2 records will solve this. Once the 2 records show is completed, refresh the page, and you will see your custom domain is successfully online. Many beginners will ask, since they are both free to use, why do I have to learn both deployment methods? Let me give you the bottom line. If all your users are overseas, you can choose either one with your eyes closed. But if your users are primarily in mainland China, the situation is completely different. Cloudflare comes with top-tier defense, but its free CDN nodes have a nickname in China, the slowdown cloud. Data has to take a long detour back, so access often stutters and keeps loading. While Vercel's speed in China is much better than Cloudflare's free version because it's Asia-Pacific nodes, words are cheap, so I directly ran a speed test on it. Look at this screen full of red and green data charts. The difference is clear at a glance. The only limitation of Vercel is that the free hobby plan is strictly for personal, non-commercial use. Fatal pitfall guide: if you manage your DNS in Cloudflare, but your website is hosted on Vercel. When configuring DNS records, you absolutely must turn off that little orange cloud icon. Once the orange cloud is turned on, the SSL certificates of the 2 platforms will intensely conflict, causing the website to completely crash. If on GitHub you didn't upload the baked cake, the packed dist folder, but rather the flour and egg source code, then what should you do? Don't panic. We just need to move the fully automated oven to the cloud and let the server bake it for you. This way, every time you modify the source code in the future, the website will update completely automatically.
Nice.
Cloudflare source code setup. Find it on the left side of Cloudflare under Workers View Pages. After connecting to GitHub, pay attention to the build configurations here. Just copy these exact settings. Framework preset. Select None. Build command. Enter npm run build. Build output directory. Write dist. Expand the environment variables below and add a new variable. Variable name node version. Value 20. After saving, remember, environment variables won't take effect on previously failed tasks. You need to manually click Retry Deployment to personally turn on the oven. Wait a brief moment, and a website with a free built-in SSL certificate that can automatically update is all done. Vercel source code setup. Click Add New Project in the Vercel dashboard. Select your source code repository. You don't need to change any parameters. Vercel will intelligently identify your code framework. Just click Deploy. Many novice webmasters will make a fatal mistake. They put the exact same content on the domain with www, the one without www, and even across several backup domains with different suffixes they bought. In Google's eyes, this is called maliciously creating duplicate content, and it will severely penalize your search rankings. We must consolidate everything into one. Vercel Dashboard Settings 308 Permanent Redirect. Determine your singular primary domain, for example, your .NET domain. In Vercel's domains list, make sure it is displayed as production. Find all other backup domains like www.star.net or star.com, cn. Click Edit on the right side. Select Redirect to another domain. Choose your primary domain as the target address. For the status code, it's highly recommended to select 308 Permanent Redirect. This will clearly tell Google's crawlers to transfer all searchway to the primary domain. The architecture is now perfect. Final step: tell Google that my website is online. Don't forget to find sitemaps on the left side. Submit your sitemap XML. Feed the map directly to Google's crawlers to accelerate your website's indexing. If your website reports a 5x error, don't panic. That's usually just a brief propagation period when your DNS has just been moved. Go to Google Search Console, Google Webmaster Tools, and simply click Validate Fix. Building a website is actually like playing with building blocks. Once you understand the logic, GitHub as the repository, Vercel and Cloudflare as the servers, and DNS as the signposts, everything will become extremely clear. I hope everyone can also own their own branded website and let the whole world see you.